Hello everyone, I have been infected by the pathogen. I am in constant and severe agonizing pain.
Notices your bulgy.
I can tell what you're thinking. I got brain powers. You're thinking of me naked. Pervert. You think that I'm gonna go ballistic and tear these yiffin furries apart with Ben Shapiro-style facts and logic.
Let's say, for the sake of argument, of course, that the rabbit from the film Zootopia farted on my balls.
Nuh-uh. Furries are fine.
Ish.
There's definitely a lot more to criticize our fuzzy friends on than just being weird and cringe. And I want to preface this entire video by saying that this is not all furries. I've had numerous interactions with you suspiciously rich people throughout the years, and you've been lovely. They're just normal people with a very niche hobby that makes them happy. Please don't drone strike my house. I know you are more than capable, but some furries are fucking insane. All the single furries. Y'all are weird. You're different, and you embrace it, and I respect you for it. But I am incredibly uncomfortable anytime I see any sort of furry interaction, in real life or online.
What are y'all doing?
What the fuck, who are you? Hey, you want a tail? Hey, you want a tail, bro? I got you.
When it comes to online behavior, there's a lot of roleplay when it's completely unprompted.
Hey everyfur, I'm putting an all points bulletin that one of our own has gone missing and their roommate is looking for help in finding him. His real name is, and he was last seen in Rialto, California. Pray that he is found and brought home. Haven't seen him. Has a large full tummy with something squirming inside. Hello everyone. Apologies for being inactive. My mom recently passed away from cancer and I've been having a really hard time. I'm so sorry to hear that. My condolences.
Oh my goodness, I hope you're doing okay. Hugs.
That's terrible. Wipes away your tears with my throbbing wolf cock.
When it comes to online content, a lot of it is, not for me, but some of it's kinda hot, so I'll allow it. Honestly, the worst cringe inflicted on humanity has to be anyone that goes out in public and does this. Come on, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Do not hug random kids in public. I know your intentions are not harmful or evil. That does not make it not fucking weird. No one else is doing that. If a random kid came up to hug me, I am punting them with the intent to score a field goal. So if you wouldn't hug a child while not in the full body IKEA rug, don't do it in the 100% CCP camera tracking proof full body suit. You're not Chuck E. Cheese. They play enough FNAF. You're scaring them. Leave them alone.
Why are you?
His power level. There is a heavy concentration of furries with a concerning amount of power over our society, and I don't feel like enough people are aware of it. Think the Illuminati, but instead of trench coats, it's thigh highs. If you can think of something that requires knowledge, experience, or ability, that's not allowed! A furry is at the top of that field. Essentially, the entire planet's IT infrastructure is ran by about 30 people that own bad dragons. A furry's been to space. Sonic Fox just owns the entire fighting game esports scene, and a furry developed the vaccine that makes a lot of people really angry.
God, please save us, please.
Basically, be afraid. There's nothing we can do at this point. They have cemented themselves as the backbone of society. So furries watching this, please know that I criticize you out of a place of respect and fear. I'm not gonna say it. I know what joke you think I'm gonna make. I'm not gonna say it. I have never seen a group with such pyrocynical, inflation-sized egos that think the entire universe revolves around them. Almost as if they are so obese and inflated that they collapse in on themselves under their own sheer weight. If you're an artist, everyone must bow to the sheer magnificence of your ability to draw Sonic the Hedgehog with incredibly cheesy and stinky feet. What is that I smell? Criticism in any form? Give me his IP address, kill his wife, make the kids watch. There is no criticism allowed. If something looks like shit, if it's running late, if someone's acting like a deplorable human being.
I don't think we should be painting racism as entirely evil.
Well, then all of a sudden, that person, well, they stubbed their toe 3 years ago and it's flaring up again. Oh, their dog just died. Oh, their mom has AIDS. You're not allowed to have any criticism of people's abilities or actions in the furry community because it would hurt someone's fifis. And we can't have that. Oh no, you made the happy cat emoticon become the sad cat emoticon. No. You must consume the slop and love the slop and be grateful for more slop. I just love slop. I'm just a little slop piggy. And if you're an art consumer, holy fuck. They will force these poor, starving artists at gunpoint to draw the most deplorable things known to man and have the audacity to ask for it to be done 8 years ago for free and also in the most insane detail. Yes, I would like the picture of Alex the Lion buying Wonder Bread, and I would like it done now and for free. I'm giving you exposure. Bitch, you should be paying me. There exists online a sort of furry cinematic universe. Think commentary YouTubers, but somehow more annoying. There's drama, there's infighting. Fucking Turkey Tom is there as well. They're just like us, but instead of a massive React Andy talking about which YouTuber groomed which minor, it's a much more niche Furreact Andy discussing which niche furry groomed which minor. I don't know if y'all know this, but I like dick. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but I'm a bit of a Redditor. I've got the wholesome Elon 100 Chungus badge on Twitter. I'm online. I see things. And the amount of posts I see in regards to people coming out as a furry is going to make me go feral.
Any tips on coming out as a furry? How do I tell my parents I'm a furry? I am really scared that my parents might get mad or disown me. I'm 14 and I want to know, how do I come out as a furry to my friends? Or should I? Will I regret it?
You do not need to tell your family and friends about your incredibly niche hobby. Nobody in my life is aware of the fact that I drink my own pee, non-sexually of course, simply because it tastes yummy. Now, drinking your own pee isn't bad, it doesn't hurt anyone, it makes me happy, and yeah, it's a little bit weird, but that's okay. But do I feel the need to get up on the table and start pissing in my own mouth Joey Salad style during Thanksgiving? No, that would be fucking stupid. Now, replace drinking your own pee with hot chiseled wolf dudes, and you get my point. You don't need to tell anyone and everyone. Those that are interested will probably ask. And if you feel like you'd put yourself in danger by doing so, don't. Redditors of Reddit that have had epic sexy sex. Now I hear this all the time, whether it's in arguments between Ultimate Furry Slayer 68 GigaChad versus a profile picture of a horse with the biggest penis you've ever seen, or the comments of some wholesome fan art of Spyro the Dragon. And that is possibly one of the most military-graded copes I've ever heard. There's about 2 arguments as to why the community isn't sexual, and that's kind of cute. But the problem is that I have about 621 counter-arguments proving you fucking wrong. There's nothing wrong with the fandom being into it either fully or partially because of a horny reason. And I don't blame you. I mean, who among us hasn't had a quick goon sesh to the Geico Gecko? If you haven't, you're lying. I'm just saying, it's very convenient that there's a lot more fans of Zootopia porn than there is of the film Zootopia. Hell of a Boss seems to have a lot of fans, and that's definitely not because of the writing or the story or the comedy.
Fucking fucker, fucking fuck up, fucking fuck me in my little red hole.
Fuck, fuckity, fuck, sex, fuck, sex. I like sex. The amount of fetish art I was exposed to in my formative years while attempting to look up a cool Sonic the Hedgehog wallpaper background is honestly sickening. Ding, 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 ding. Come on down. We're gonna play a game called Is It a Fetish? Where the points are made up and nobody wins. We all lose. Here's a cool picture of a dragon. Kinda nifty, kinda menacing. What do you think? This is known as a moshot, which is associated with vor. What is vor? It's eating people. Now here's a picture of a Godzilla-style rocket raccoon. Kinda cool, right? That is known as macro, and all you need to know is that small things go in big orifices, and buildings typically get destroyed by sticky liquids. Last but not least, here's a picture of Fortnite Jonesy turning into the fox also from Fortnite. Believe it or not, that is known as transformation. It's pretty self-explanatory. You have one thing become other thing. Don't know how that gets people going, but to each their own. And it's fine if looking at these anthropomorphic creatures gets you all tingly. lying, just stop lying. You're lying to yourself, you're lying to me, and nobody lies to me. I know what you are. Bitch. Can I get a 1 red goal, 2 red goal? Do I hear 3 red goal, 4 red goal? When it comes to the artwork that furries create, they use some interesting practices. They have this thing known as YCH, or your character here. They have auctions. They also have this thing known as adoptables, little creatures you can buy. To make it easy, it's basically art or the right to use art that you pay for that comes with predetermined poses, species, or actions, with the only thing really differentiating it from the other artwork in the batch being the superfluous outer design. Now, if that sounds similar, there's a lot of similarities between the furries and the NFT bros that neither side is really willing to admit. Furries will say good morning and good night. Crypto bros will say good morning and good night. You both create things that vary quite wildly in price and quality.
The only difference is one side uses the word blockchain, while the other side uses a website that will get you blocked and chained from heaven.
All in all, the furries are pretty chill. If you were at the bar, I'd probably grab a brewski with you, and if I was in the mood, we could probably yiff.
I shitted in my pants. I am for real. Never meant to make my booty shit. I apologize, I shit my pants. I shitted in my pants.